I've been everywhere, man. Okay, well, maybe not everywhere, but I've been a lot of places, and that's why y'all haven't been seeing me as much at the beginning of these pick a card readings. But I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite places I've traveled to so far have been London and Dublin. I tried so much food, so much fashion. I literally shopped until I dropped. Poor the moon had to go with me through all of it, but I loved it. I've also been all over the States, just kind of traveling around, visiting family, going on work trips, business trips, and just having the time of my fucking life. So I definitely wanted to start taking you guys along with me on those, and I decided I'm going to start posting a vlog on here every single month. So if that's something that you'd like to see, it might be from the past, it might be from the future, you'll never know until you watch it. But stick around and I'll see you guys in today's pick a card reading. Woo!
She's an icon,
cementing her status
she's a legend,
one of music's biggest stars.
and she is the moment.
Yay! Alrighty, hello everybody. I'm praying that you liked that little bit of a vloggy kind of intro. I'm so excited to be welcoming on some vlogs onto this channel because all of you guys were so excited about like the idea of me kind of talking about my career and what I do like outside of YouTube and everything, and I was like, why would I make it a separate channel? Like, why shouldn't I just bring you guys along with me? Because then we could do so much fun shit together, you guys. Like, you don't even understand. It doesn't even have to be like work related. Like, I'm gonna go to IKEA and I'm gonna take you guys with me to IKEA. And I'm gonna go like travel to Canada and just a lot of different places all over the United States, some international spots. And so I'm like, I might as well just take you guys with me and like have some fun together, like be whimsical girls together all over this world, whimsical girls and gays all together all over this little world. But yes, you guys, I just want to give you a little taste of that. Let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see. Like, is that something that you guys would like to see? Would you guys want to go shopping with me? Just like little advice throughout the videos, that kind of stuff. So yes, I'm literally so excited. But let's go ahead and get into today's reading, which is all about what makes you whimsical. How are you whimsical? Like, what are your little traits and things and quirks that make you whimsical to other people and that make you magical? Because I believe that each of us are so special and we're so magical just the way that we are, and it's something that we should never have to change or compromise on for anybody else. Like, those little things that you find that make you quirky are actually so beautiful and special and should be celebrated that much more. So I'm so excited to be bringing this reading to you guys today. I think it's going to be so much fun, and I haven't seen anybody else kind of do this style of video yet. I have not seen, so please correct me if I'm wrong. I love to give out credit where credit is due. But yes, hotties, let's go on ahead and jump right into today. What makes you whimsical? This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's go on ahead and get into it. Woo! Yay! Hello to those of you who chose pile number 1. This is going to be a reading today all about what makes you whimsical. And I love this rock that you guys have chosen because it looks like an ordinary rock until you kind of move it around. Then you can see it's got like those little glimmers of light all throughout it. It's so beautiful. Also, don't mind my nails today. I'm trying to keep them natural to allow them to breathe a little bit because I've been painting them for over a year. So I'm like, girls, we're gonna take a break, okay? All right, well, let's find out what makes you whimsical today. Lots and lots of fun cards. We got the Justice card, the Muse of Inspiration, the 8 of Emotions, the 5 of Voices, the Strength card, ooh, and the 7 of Voices. Yeah, it's really interesting with this pile. Like, right off the bat, I'm getting very like badass vibes. Like, it's almost like the whimsy goth kind of energy, you know, where it's like you don't put up with bullshit. Like, yes, you're cute, yes, you're soft and you're sweet and you're kind-hearted, but you definitely don't take any shit, especially with the Strength card here and the Muse of Inspiration. Like, you can see she is dancing with fire all around her. Yeah, and I'm hearing Ariana's new song that just came out, Hate That I Made You Love Me, because she says dancing with fire in that. So that could totally be like your energy. Like you definitely like to play with fire, you know, like you're a little bit edgy. You're very attractive and very sexy and very alluring, which is all part of what makes you whimsical, because I feel like it's all about your unique attributes. Yeah, and with the 8 of emotions here, you're not afraid to step out into the unknown, try new things, go on new adventures, see new people, try new foods, speak new languages. Like you're all about trying new things and stepping out into the unknown, embracing that beautiful, like darker kind of side of life. Yeah, it's very macabre. This group is giving very macabre, which is not what I had necessarily intended with all my cards here, but very multifaceted people come to this channel, are drawn to this channel, so I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of sides of you in this reading, but that's the one that's coming to me right away, especially with the Muse of Inspiration, Justice, and the Strength card, and the 8 of Emotions. It's like you really do like to explore the darker sides of life, and you're confident within yourself. You're so confident. Yeah, you could be a Leo, because I always see Leo whenever we see the Strength card here, and Justice, the Scales, so I believe that's Libra. But I feel like you're such a balanced and fair individual. You really like for things to be fair for everybody. You like for everybody to feel included. Yeah, I'm seeing like even you as a little kid, like going out of your way to make sure that other people feel included. It's like I see you seeing somebody else sitting by themselves, like as a kid, and you are the one that walks over to them, welcomes them into your group. Yeah, and I'm seeing like you're so full of sunshine and sunlight that like you even have a group around you that's like following you to go, you know, introduce themselves to this person. Like I feel like you're very influential and you like to make sure that everybody feels so included, so welcome, and so warm, which I love that, pile number 1. You guys are so great. Yeah, it's giving me like a little bit of black cat energy where, but it's so interesting because when I saw that, that gave me golden retriever. So maybe you're a little bit of like the introvert extrovert, like you're able to kind of do both things, or maybe you're extroverted, but you look like you should be introverted. Like you just look a little, not like scary, but like, you know, the vibe, like you look like yourself. You look like, yeah, you want to be independent, which is so interesting. But yeah, I'm seeing that like the more that people get to know you, the more that they see the sunshine of your life. Like you're very sunshiny in everybody's lives. Like I literally can't explain it other than that. I feel like, yeah, there's definitely a spotlight on you as well with the Strength card here. Like I definitely feel like, you know, you like to shine, and even if you don't really like to shine, I feel like it's just natural for you, and you just have to kind of embrace it because it's what makes you you. Yes, and I feel like people definitely want to treat you, spoil you, especially with the 5 of Voices here, like kind of being fed these grapes, you know. That's what I see anyways. Like people want to treat you like the royalty that you truly, truly are. Yeah, and I'm also seeing a fox in this one too, so you guys could be very sly, clever like a fox. Fox energy would have been a good one to put down too, because I put a few animals on there. You know, we're getting really whimsical today. But I do feel that, especially with like the fox here, like you're able to be clever and sly and like, I don't want to say like a trickster, but maybe a little bit. You might really like to kind of like trick people or prank people. Like it's giving that kind of energy because this is a whimsical reading, right? So these are like weird quirks about you that people really, really like. And I feel like that's just one of the things that people genuinely do really appreciate in you, is actually like your ability to be clever. Yeah, and I just heard your sharp wit as well. So you could find that you have a very quick wit. You're very sharp, intelligent, kind-hearted, but still like, don't fuck with me. That's the energy that I'm getting off of this pile. All right, let's get even more energy. Yes, literally. Yeah, look at this. It's like you're defending other people. Like if somebody out there is feeling like ashamed of themselves, you're the first person to be like, don't. Like, you're authentic, you're beautiful, you're wonderful just the way that you are. And I even see you, again, going back to childhood, interacting with people like that. Like, all throughout your entire life, you've always been this warrior who's not afraid to stand up for other people. Yes. Yeah, it's like, it's giving me the archetype of kind of like an elf. because, you know, like specifically the elf from Lord of the Rings, like, I literally love the elves in the Lord of the Rings. Or are there multiple, like, women elf? Anyways, I'm seeing one of them, and I'm seeing, like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting, because, you know, elves are soft and they're sweet and they're gentle, but they're also incredibly badass and powerful, and, like, you don't want to fuck with them because, like, they have such a strong sense of community as well. Like, they really do stand up for each other. And I feel like that with the warrior card, that's kind of like a whimsical archetype that's coming out of this, is like elf energy. Like, it literally feels like you are that badass Lord of the Rings elf character, which might be so quirky for some people here. Some people will be like, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You need to go get educated, and you need to go sit down and watch the entire, like, 18 hours of Lord of the Rings. All the Hobbit movies, everything. But yeah, that's really what I'm feeling for you guys. It's like you give off this major warrior energy, like you're always there to protect other people. Yeah, because even the elves in Lord of the Rings, like, the lady was protecting the hobbits, you know, like, she was always there for other people. And I feel like in a world that's full of destruction and shame, you guys are really the opposite of it. Yeah, I'm seeing that figure skater. I'm gonna butcher her name, and I'm so sorry in advance, but it's like Elisa Liu or Eliza, whatever, from the Olympics. And I'm seeing, like, her kind of energy as well, where you're very protective of your own energy on top of other people. Like, yes, you're very giving, and yeah, and they're telling me too that because you are the way that you are, it's inspiring other people to be the way that they are. It's inspiring other people to be authentic, just like how you are naturally authentic. Yeah, and I'm hearing you turn destruction and chaos into beauty. So that could be something for this pile as well. Something that's so destructive, you turn into beauty. Yeah, it's almost like they're showing me a mosaic, you know, like how you have to smash plates first in order to create, like, this beautiful mosaic piece. You have to first smash the plates. And so that could be said about you in your life as well. Things that you've gone through that have made you the way that you are, made you more strong and resilient. I feel like you've really had to pick up the pieces and put yourself back together, and you've come back better than ever before. Ooh, I like all these analogies. I feel like, thank you, spirit guides, because I feel like they're being very whimsical, just like how I wanted them to be in this reading. You know, like, the examples that they're pulling up aren't like the traditional Y2K pop culture that I normally pull up. It's like Lord of the Rings, which I guess is kind of Y2K culture as well. The Siren, ooh, and the Strong Woman. Literally, you guys, you literally have the Strength card, the Strong Woman, and the Warrior card here. Like, can I not be more accurate? Like, can I not be more specific? I feel like y'all are so incredibly strong. You're intelligent. Yeah, and they're showing me that they're telling me the fox has to be clever for a reason, right? So again, they're showing me that this could come from something where in your childhood, or just feeling rejected, where you always feel like you have to make sure everybody else feels accepted. So I just think that's so beautiful. That's part of what really makes you whimsical, is because you make everybody else feel like they can just be themselves, which we need more people like you, pile number one on this planet Earth. Please keep being yourself, because genuinely, the more that you are you, the more that you encourage other people to be other people. Oh, wow. Yeah. And with the Siren card here, your voice is more powerful than you think it is. Some of you might be drawn to singing, writing music, creating poetry, spoken word, sharing your advice. Anything to do with your voice, I feel like, is so powerful. It's one of your... That's not really a sense. I was gonna say it's one of your senses that is really magical. But I don't think it's a sense. I think it's literally just like your voice. But yeah, I feel like it's so alluring to other people. You magnetize other people. You draw people in just very naturally. You don't really have to try too hard. because again, it's like you're so uplifting and welcoming, and you're like, please come be yourself with me, you know, like, yeah, you can be fake with everybody else, but when you come to me, please just be yourself, because this world that we're living in, you know, really wants to mask other people, cover up other people, and create so much, yeah, of the shame and destruction. And again, I just see that you guys take all of that and you turn it into something so magical, which I love that. So continue to keep being you. We've got some extra little cards here. I thought these would be fun. I love handwriting my own oracle cards. Highly recommend. But we're starting off with green thumb here. Yeah, so some of you guys could be very drawn to like having a lot of house plants in your life, gardens. Maybe you're dreaming about your own future garden that you can have. If you guys have a garden, I'd love to know what you planted this year. Like where, if you don't want to share where you're located, that's okay. If you do, that's totally chill. But I just want to know, like, what are you guys gardening? Because all over the world, it's so, we have such diverse climates and everything. And you can grow, like, some people can grow bananas and other people can grow grapes, you know, like, it's just so crazy around the world how different everything is. But yeah, if you're drawn to this pile, you might naturally just have a green thumb. You might be very good at raising plants. Yeah, and I'm here to tell you today too that if all you've ever done was kill plants in the past, it's probably because you don't have the right ones for you. So, because I'm saying that as like somebody that purely owns succulents, I've tried so hard. Oh, I don't even want to look at my African violet over here. I inherited like the biggest African violet from my mom. After she moved houses, she gave me like a giant ass African violet plant, and I brought it here, and the winter was so harsh on it, it just completely killed it, like completely killed it. And I'm literally sitting looking at the remnants of it. Oh, there goes the wind. And I'm so sad because there's still some green left. But you guys, when I say I've tried everything, I mean, it's literally still damp soil and it is drying itself out. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm at an L. But that to be said, that's why I have succulents now. So you guys might really be drawn to like succulents as well. So we have romanticize here. Ooh, pile number 1. I love that. I feel like you guys definitely like to romanticize life. You like to look at, you know, the more beautiful things of life and fill every single... Huh, that's interesting. I just heard to fill every single section of your home with something unique and beautiful. So some of you guys might be drawn to, yeah, really decorating. It's interesting because we also have Heartbreaker here too, which I could so see with the strong woman, like that kind of energy of, yeah, you are a heartbreaker. People fall in love with you very easy, but okay, I went to go get the other card, so I completely forgot what I was saying. But ultimately, I feel like you guys are such a heartbreaker. You know, you're so romantic. You really do like to see the more romantic side of life. Oh yeah, and that was it. Like, you're just so authentic, and you encourage other people to be so authentic just with themselves. And because of that, yeah, I just feel like other people fall in love with you very easily, basically. Make life feel like art. Ooh, yeah, so you guys could make life feel like art. Again, kind of, it's going off of romanticize. I always say like making life as if it's your own rom-com. So some of you guys could really be living out like your own dream kind of rom-com life. You're dating, you're having fun, you are filling up your space with lots of decoration and, you know, trying lots of new things, going out into the world, exploring different cultures, different foods. Yeah, I just think that's so beautiful. Playfulness, creativity, and wonder. Ooh. Oh my gosh, yeah, and decorator. Exactly what I was seeing, like filling the different spots of your house, like with different decorations. I feel like you might be very drawn to being like a decorator. I'm even seeing like a notebook that's plastered in stickers, or like a water bottle that has stickers all over it, or bedazzling. You know, there's just little things that you like to do to decorate things. Yeah, I'm seeing embroidery as well. Pink Pilates princess. Okay, we like to see it. Yeah, so some of you guys could definitely be drawn to doing Pilates. I'm also hearing too that you just like to kind of femininify. I don't think that's a word. Girlyify. You like to make things like more girly, more sparkly, more fun. Yeah. And again, it literally doesn't matter your gender here. Maybe you like to make things more boyish and sparkly and fun. Like, I don't know. I'm just such a, like, so feminine that that's what I got for you. But we also have Winx Club here. Yeah, so again, it's just like that inclusivity aspect of like club, right? Like a club of fairies. Like, I feel like your friend group is so whimsical and they're so cool. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people that want to be friends with your friend group because everybody is so unique and beautiful. Yeah, which I absolutely love. You guys are just like a club of little fairies and you're super romantic. You have a great green thumb. I love this too. Playfulness, creativity, and wonder. Yeah, I feel like you try to create that sense of wonder like all throughout, you know, your house, all throughout your life. You really do try to make life feel like art. Yeah. And I'm hearing life imitates art as well. So there could be something like a little message in there for you guys as well. But these are all the messages that I got for you today, all about what makes you whimsical. Wow, this group was like so, it was just so quirky and so fun. It's like everything about it, you know, you look so, I feel like you look very soft and cute, like you're from a rom-com. Maybe some of you guys too, I'm seeing a little bit gothic style too. This is a very diverse group, but I feel like either or, you're still very hard on the inside and like you're kind of a badass and you're not afraid to tell people no, you know, and I feel like that's what makes you whimsical. Like, we need more people saying no because I don't want to in this lifetime, you know, and we need more people that are decorative like you. I'm even seeing too, like, you could make decorations with plants. So take that as it resonates. But I love you all so much. I'm so excited for the vlogs that are going to be coming to this channel. Also, don't expect a lot. I'm trying to keep it very low lift for myself because I am already doing, you know, the pick a card readings, and I do already own my own marketing company outside of this. I'm like running out of breath, literally just repeating myself. But yeah, so I'm going to try to keep them very low lift. I'm going to try to do one per month. So, and it's going to come out the day before a pick a card is what I'm thinking. So then you guys can kind of like watch that, and then the next day, like, get all warmed up and excited for the next pick a card to come out. So yeah, and I'm always going to try to include like a little preview of what the vlog will be about in the pick cards as well. But again, I'm trying to keep everything low lift for myself. I'm trying not to like overwhelm myself and do too much. Yeah, because like you guys, I'm trying to add more whimsy to my life. So if you have any suggestions for adding more whimsy to your life, please leave them down below. This is such a fun and cute space, you guys. Like, let's have some fun with this. Like, let's meet each other. Let's get creative, right? Okay, but I love you buddies so much, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Yay, alrighty. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 2. The cute little wish charm. This is going to be your reading today, all about what makes you whimsical. There we go. I love this little charm so much. My grandma gave it to me, and I do feel like it's magical. So if you guys want to take a second and think of a wish, I'm gonna make it happen. Ready? Think of your wish. 3, 2, 1, poof, and it's coming true. All right, but let's get into it today. All about what makes you whimsical. You guys are all so cute. I just love seeing like your comments and just everything. You literally just make my whole day. Oh, wow, this pile got a lot less of these cards, but honestly, I think you have more of the other ones, so it'll be kind of fun. Like, all these groups ended up a little bit different, which I love. Okay, very interesting here. We have the Ace of Materials, the Awakening, the Eight of Materials, and Death. Okay, so immediately what I'm seeing is like, especially with the Eight of Materials, like somebody who's juggling a lot of stuff, somebody who is very multifaceted, a lot of different creative hobbies, creative things. Like literally what I'm seeing for you guys is like somebody that paints, that likes to sing, that likes to crochet, that likes to embroider, that likes to bake, you know, just like a lot of different hobbies and skills. So obviously like you don't have to do any of those. Like make it apply as it will, because this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading. But whatever it is, I feel like you guys really do get that bag, even in a creative way, especially with the Ace of Materials here. A lot of you guys could find that you're very hard workers, or like, I feel like you're set up to receive a lot of money. Like that's just another kind of side note of this pile. But with the Death card here, and I love this imagery on this Death card. I think it's so beautiful, because it doesn't really focus on, you know, the act of dying. It focuses on rebirth. Like you can see this person is just closing their eyes and like becoming a different form. You know, they never really die. If anything, they just transform. And so that's how I kind of see you in this life. Like maybe you're always glowing up, you're always trying to get to that next level, you're always starting over, trying new things. But like in the sense where it's like you're always glowing up. Like I'm literally hearing you age like fine wine, and I'm also hearing every single time I see you, you're a different person. So I feel like that's so fun. That's what makes this group very whimsical. Yeah, and when paired especially with this card, the Awakening, I feel like you're always waking up to like a new version of your life. Yeah, and they're showing me, especially like with the skills, you're always like waking up to something that you're good at. I'm literally hearing that like you're one of those people that's like a very fast learner, especially when it comes to creative things I'm seeing. But it's interesting because we do have Pentacles energy here. So some of you guys could be like, I'm actually the complete opposite of that. I'm very, you know, logically based. And so if there's any, you know, topics like math, sciences, those you grasp really, really easy. Whereas some of the other people that are drawn to this pile, it's like the arts and the crafts and like the hobbies that you are so easy at. Like you would not believe it, but like some people out there, my coworker Jill, hey, shout out Jill, she is like a natural baker. Like she made sourdough on her first try. Like on her first try. And I can't even like bake a cake properly. Like I somehow fuck up a box cake, you know, like that's literally impossible. But that's just how I'm seeing like with this pile. It's like, you know, you're very super, like you try something new and you're just good at it. Yeah, and I'm getting a lot of jealousy around you. I'm getting a lot of people that are very easily jealous around you because it's just so easy for you. Like, and maybe it's not, like maybe behind the scenes, you know, you guys have been, I don't know, like watching baking shows your entire life or whatever. But for some reason, it's like people just think that it just, everything comes so easy to you. Like opportunities, hobbies, like everything in life comes so easy to you. Yeah, and I'm seeing the lucky girl syndrome. So I don't know if we are going to get that oracle card later, but we shall see, because I'm really getting that vibe off of this pile. Like it just feels like you're lucky. And I know I'm not trying to focus on anything negative on here, so I'm just going to say it really, really fast. But that can cause a lot of envy around you and a lot of jealousy, because it just seems so effortless to you. Like it literally just seems like it's breathing. You guys are just that good at whatever it is that you do. You're that good, and you're always waking up to a new beautiful version of yourself as well. And people are never expecting it. It's like I'm seeing that like you might go through periods where you're very silent and you really pull back in yourself, and then the next thing you know, you're popping out and people are like, whoa, is that a new person? Yeah, cut my nails, do my hair, I'm a brand new bitch. Ooh, so that's what I'm feeling for this pile. Shut up, you guys. Look at this. This is a major theme for this pile. You guys got Death card from both of these. And this is a dream interpretations deck as well. So it's not even like a traditional tarot deck. Like, you know, you can notice that because this one says reoccurring dream. very interesting here. I'm hearing too that like if you have a reoccurring dream of like death or something to do with like you dying, it's only because it's like more so to speak about how much you're constantly becoming a new version of yourself. Yeah, which is so interesting. But yeah, and look at this. It's like this person's breaking off this old part of themselves and becoming something new. And in this one, they're literally, again, transforming and blossoming into a different energy. Yeah, which I feel the need to mention here as well. Just about, you know, death, is that whenever people cross over, they don't really die. It's literally just they become a different form. And because they don't have a vocal box, you know, they can't like speak to you physically. Sometimes you'll hear their voice, but yeah, I just felt the need to mention that for anybody out there who might be struggling with something along that topic. They're still there and they still do watch over you every single day. So don't think that they don't, because they do. Whew. Yeah, with reoccurring dream here as well, I feel like people, whenever they come across you, they feel like you're such a dream come true. Like, I don't know how else to describe that, but it's just like, it's like a reoccurring dream. Like you keep coming back into their life better than ever. And because of that, it just feels like something so magical. Yeah, and you're always coming back again as a new version. I'm seeing a phoenix like rising from the ashes. You know, like I feel like you're always putting to pass those old versions of yourself that are no longer serving you and welcoming in new, beautiful versions of yourself that are. Yeah, which I just think is so cool. Like this pile, you're whimsy. You know, I love this deck. I feel like it's so whimsical, but I feel like it's like a, I just want to say it's like a high level of whimsy. I don't know how else to put that. It just feels like you might really live like a very, very whimsical life. Like I'm literally seeing somebody that has like colorful stripy socks that go all the way up to your knees. Like you live a very colorful and fun, magical life. And whenever you come into people's lives, they're like, you go out with friends and you get to see them again for the first time and it's been a while. It's like people just feel that sense of ease again. Yeah, they just feel like, you know, you're just so cozy. Everything about you, you're so cozy and kind and caring. It's beautiful. The visionary, the femme fatale, and the movie star. I love that we have two purple energies here too, because purple could be a significant color for this group. It could be your favorite color. It could be a color that you're drawn to. You might also want to Google the color purple. There might be some messages there for you. But with the visionary and the movie star, very interesting. It's like I could see this group genuinely like directing your own films or, you know, starring in your own films, especially with the multifaceted, maybe both. Maybe you're doing a little bit of both here. Maybe you're doing theater. I just see you doing so much. And I see that it's because like you don't limit yourself. Like you don't allow yourself to just be one thing, right? And like, that's it. Like, no, this is what makes you whimsical. Like you are a very whimsical being. And because of that, you know, I feel like you really want your life to reflect that. Yeah, which is so cool. We also have the femme fatale here, so we'd love to see a little bit of sexy energy coming in. I feel like it's interesting because the last pile got heartbreaker. I'm not really even seeing that for this pile in particular, but I'm seeing that a lot of people fantasize and dream about you and what it would be like to be your partner. Like, because yeah, and you definitely give off that femme fatale sort of energy. With the movie star, again, it's like you're literally meant to be starring in your own movie. I feel like your life is your own movie. And yeah, with the visionary, I feel like you just see such a bright future, like such a brighter future, a brighter day. And we almost need more of your energy as well, showing us like what we do need to see in our everyday lives more. yeah, because I see that you see the world in a very positive, beautiful, and uplifting way. A place that's full of opportunity and full of new hobbies to try, rather than just being like, oh, I'm good at this one thing and I'm done. You know, like, no, you're human. Like, have fun. Literally, if you want to try fucking whatever, ice skating, try ice skating. If you want to try making ice cream, make some ice cream. You know, like, it's, if you want to try being a herbologist, become a herbologist. Like, this life is so much what you make of it, and I feel like that's what makes you guys so whimsical, is you do not limit yourself to just being one thing. You're like, that's so gross, ew. No, I'm like a billion things. Like, I like this and I like this, you know? And I hate that fucking saying that's like, whatever, something 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 is master of none. I can't think of the full thing. Jack of all trades is like a master of none, or like something like that. But I don't believe that at all. Literally, I do not believe that at all. I believe that you can be masterful at multiple things in your life. And I also learned, I think this was from The Alchemist, but it's literally like, you're never a master. And the second that you think that you are a master in something is the second that you have to go back to school and start all over again, because you're not really a master at anything ever. So I just feel that for you guys. It's like, I see this as being like, I'm not, almost like the opposite of a perfectionist, you know? Which some of you guys might be a little bit of a perfectionist, but for the most part, like, I see you guys being like, I just want to try everything, and I don't want to put so much pressure on it all the time. And maybe that's something that you're still kind of learning too, is like, you don't have to have so much pressure. You don't have to be so perfect, even though you are a lot of the time, because you're just that fast of a learner. Like, you don't have to be, you know, you don't have to be perfect. You can just have fun, right? So I love that. Yes, you guys are so magical. I do see that. I see this pile as being so magical. And they showed me Disney World. So, I don't know. It's the most magical place on earth, I guess. But there might be something to do with, like, Disney World for you guys. Might be a signifier. Again, this isn't a personal reading, so there's going to be a lot of collective random energy coming in. Oh my god, look at that. Baking skills on point. Are you kidding me? So literally exactly what I'm saying. Literally exactly what I was saying. Like, I feel like you guys have those baking skills that are so on point. Like, you're good at baking and you're just magical. Yeah, like, I'm seeing you creating like a cake that maybe doesn't even look like a cake. Like, it looks like a little scenery, you know, and so cool. Ethereal. Yeah, that's really interesting. Like, magical and ethereal. You're definitely out of this world. People feel like, I don't even want to say people, because I feel like it's you who feels like you're an alien at times. Like, you just feel like you don't really belong here, or like you can't really find your space. And I feel like it's because you're supposed to create your own. So I love that. Princess is here as well. So I feel like that's part of what makes you whimsical, is you are royalty. Oh, and that's so interesting. Did I bring that up with the purple color? I can't remember. But that is what purple talks about, is royal kind of energy as well. So yeah, I could totally see you guys just being such a gorgeous princess. I love this card. This one says it spells, but it's like you're speaking it into existence, because what you speak is a spell, right? So everything that you say, you have to be so careful about what it is that you say. Not really, like sort of and sort of not, you know, because whatever, it's life. It's what you make of it. But I'm seeing that for this group in particular, your words do have power. And so it's important to say what you really mean. Yeah, I'm trying to like make sense of that, but yeah, I feel like that's the vibe overall, is just like what you say will become real. So speak very carefully, pile number 2. But also, if you want something, don't be afraid to say it out into the universe, you know, because you do have that power and it will come true. Oh, I love this card. I just wanted to put like cute little whimsical things in here. So I put veggie lover. You guys could definitely love vegetables. Like you could just love to eat like salad, fresh veggies, fresh fruits, like live in that kind of natural life. Okay, more time outdoors. So maybe some of you guys have been wanting to spend more time outdoors, have been wanting to go outdoors more. This is your sign. Yes, you definitely are supposed to. And then finally we have collector of trinkets. Yeah, so I love that. You guys could definitely collect a lot of different trinkets. You could like I put a lot of different examples on there too, because trinkets, I think, does that mean like they have to be small, you guys? Or can that be like a playing card, you know? Or like a CD? Like, what is a trinket? But I'm seeing that you guys definitely do collect little trinkets, things that you like. Maybe you do collect CDs, maybe you do collect playing cards, you know? Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing overall for you guys. I love this so much. I feel like this was such a fun reading, and there's still so many pink cards yet to be discovered. So if you guys would like to see another reading like this one, or just hyping you guys up, I'm always down for that. I love making you guys just kind of, just not making you guys, but validating, you know, like the ways that you feel about yourself, because I think so frequently, like, you know, we're shamed into thinking that like you can't love yourself, or you shouldn't, or like you should put other people first. But I just simply don't believe that. Like, and it might be bad at times, but I simply just can't believe that. Like, I really believe that we're supposed to really just focus on our own happiness and what makes us happy. And yeah, and so if I can help sort of like validate some of those emotions for you guys, I will do that. I love to do that, because you deserve it. You deserve to feel special, because you are. So yes, my beauties, my princesses that chose pile number 2, those are the messages that I got for you guys today. I love you all so much. I'm praying this brought you some clarity, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay? Ooh, stay tuned for the vlogs. Okay, bye. Yay! Alrighty, hello. Last but certainly not least, hello to those of you who chose pile number 3. This is going to be a reading today all about what makes you whimsical, magical, and all of those beautiful things. This is the amethyst crystal pile. I love amethyst. I think it's such a beautiful stone, and it's just like naturally like that, guys. Like, what the heck? Okay, well, let's get into it today and figure out what makes you whimsical. Oh my gosh, you guys, wow. Jeez, okay, so this is crazy, because you guys not only have the Empress here, but the High Priestess as well. So that definitely talks about the fact that you guys could be drawn to entrepreneurship, working for yourself, doing some kind of side hustle, or it just could be like working hard in general. Like you find that you're just a very hard worker, you really pride yourself on your job. But at the same time, being the High Priestess, you're also incredibly intuitive as well. Yeah, and it's like, look at this, like pushing out of the darkness and into the light. That's how I really do see you guys. Like, I see you being kind of a source of light for other people, especially with the 6 of Inspiration too. It's like you definitely do not shy away from the spotlight. Pile number 1, I feel like they naturally had the spotlight on them, but they kind of shied away from it. Whereas this pile, I feel like you naturally have the spotlight on you, and you naturally allow yourself to shine. Okay, throat chakra, hello. But yeah, I feel like you totally do like to allow yourself to shine. With the High Priestess here, like I was saying, you're very naturally intuitive. So you might use your intuition to like help other people, help yourself, kind of guide along your life. And yeah, I'm seeing show you like all of the next steps to kind of take in your life as well. Like, you definitely trust your intuition a lot. I feel like this pile in particular, you have a very strong, heightened intuition, because it's not every day that the Priestess card comes out. So if you chose this pile, you definitely have a very strong intuition. And by saying that, everybody has intuition. Like, everybody could be psychic if they wanted to, but I'm seeing that this pile, like, you might even be just kind of naturally psychic, you know? Like, you might find that you are naturally psychic. Like, you can just kind of pick up on things that other people can't or other people might miss. But I love that. Yeah, and with the Three of Materials, I was really hearing collaboration is key for this pile. So you might really love to collaborate with other people, kind of spread your love with other people. And I'm hearing too that you like to work hard for other people as well. It's like you really like to create that beautiful, hardworking life for yourself, so that way you can bless other people. Yeah, it's like you're the kind of person that like would want to make a lot of money so then you could buy a house like for your parent, like for your parents, you know, or for your siblings, or buy like a car for whoever needs it, or donate goods like to a homeless shelter. That's really what I'm seeing for this pile. You have that beautiful sense of like whimsy about the world, and you want to share that with even like the least fortunate among us. So I think that's just so beautiful. Yeah, and you really do push through that darkness with your light. You're full of so much light and color and beauty, and I feel like you really do share that with a lot of other people. Yeah, and they're showing me too, it's like in the way that you might be the therapist of the friend group, where you're always giving like advice, you're always trying to support other people and be that light for other people, which I love that. I'm always here to remind you guys too, don't forget to pour into yourself as much as you give to other people, because if you're running dry, it's hard for you to give to others, you know. So you always want to make sure that you're checking yourself first, making sure that you are always filling up your own cup. And I feel like that might have been why you were drawn to this reading today, all about like what makes you whimsical, you know, and what gives you that sense of whimsy. I'm holding on to the cards over here because we're getting a little wind in here. Because yeah, I feel like some of you guys could be really craving, wanting to create even more whimsy in your life, and how can I lean into this side of myself, you know? So that might be why a lot of you guys were drawn to this reading today. But yeah, with the Knight of Materials, I'm seeing that there, like, this is aside from the reading again, I'm seeing that there is an opportunity coming in here for you guys that's going to allow you to make money while being whimsical. So whatever that may be for you guys, again, I feel very drawn to entrepreneurship, especially with the Empress card here. There could be some kind of side hustle or something that's calling your name, that calls you to be a little bit more creative, have a little bit more fun with life, and be a little bit more collaborative. But yeah, naturally, you radiate. Whenever you walk into the room, all eyes are on you, especially with the Six of Inspiration here. Like, they're showing me Sharpay Evans, so I feel like you could definitely give off a little bit of Sharpay's energy. Sharpay is very whimsical. She's pink, you know, she's fun, she likes sparkles, she has like a tiny little dog that she takes around with her, and that's just kind of how I feel like for you guys. Like, you're sparkly, you know, you might be very drawn to the color pink, and a lot of hyper femininity. Again, irregardless of gender here, we welcome everybody here. Happy Pride Month, by the way, you guys. I totally didn't even say that. Oh my God, what the hell? I'm so behind. But happy Pride to everybody who celebrates. Everybody should celebrate, let's be real. But yeah, so I really, really love this pal, because again, I do see that for you guys, that you're intuitive, but you're also like very hard working, like incredibly hard working on your own goals. Yeah, CEO kind of energy, 13 going on 30 kind of vibes generating from that, where she's very like whimsical, inner childlike sense of wonder, you know, clearly, because she's still mentally in that movie is a child, but physically she's an adult. So some of you guys could relate to that as well. We have Fear, Falling, and Abstract. Yeah, I'm hearing with Abstract, like, I don't need to make sense of things, you know, for me to feel a certain way. Yeah, so that could just be like your emotions. Like, you could have very complex and deep emotions, especially being represented as the High Priestess. You could be very empathetic. So at times, like, you might not be able to make sense of why you're feeling the way that you are feeling. Yeah, you could also be drawn to like being an abstract painter as well, or just doing things like a little obscurely. Everything in your life, you have to like add a little extra sense of obscurity to it, or whimsy. Yeah, falling is here in fear as well. So I feel like you guys aren't afraid to fall. I'm hearing fearless actually for this pile as well. So you guys could definitely be a little bit more of a risk taker. Like you could definitely like to jump out of planes, especially with the falling and the fear. It's like that's that's instantly what it makes me think of, because I am so afraid of heights. But yeah, that's just what I'm seeing for you guys, is like you're definitely not afraid to fall. And I'm seeing the Fool card with that as well. So that could kind of be interpretation of like, again, taking the leap of faith. Like you're not afraid to take that leap of faith. Yeah, and I'm hearing Justin Bieber's song, Fall. Yeah, where he's like, who's gonna make you fall in love? I know you got your heart wrapped all the way, or I know you got a wall wrapped all the way around your heart. You don't have to be scared at all. Oh my love, but you can't fly unless you let yourself fall. Ooh, I got chills with that too. So that could be that could be a message for some of you guys too. Like, let the whimsy fly. Seriously, like you're supposed to take some kind of leap of faith towards your dreams, because I feel like it's actually going to end up going way smoother than you think. Yeah, because especially with the, you can't fly unless you let yourself fall. Ooh, literal chills. Actual chills. Because that's just what I feel like for you guys. It's like maybe you've been trying to hide some of your whimsy away, or like make yourself into something that you're not. I'm seeing somebody that's following like a very traditional path that is just like craving the non-traditional. Yeah. 'Cause that was me like a little bit. And regardless to say, I do have incredibly supportive parents. Thank God. Like, my mom, she is so fucking fun. My dad is so creative, and they're both so loving. And so, but at the same time, like, you know, growing up, my mom always said, like, be a doctor, you know, like, you're going to go to school, you're going to be a doctor. And so that's what I ended up going to school to become, was like a clinical psychologist, to be like a sex therapist. But alas, here I am, you know, owning my 2 businesses all by myself at 26 years old, not only supporting myself, but being able to support my family for over a year on just my own income, which would not have seemed possible by any fucking means. But it was, and I made it happen, and I made it work. And I feel like I'm just kind of like that textbook example of like, you don't fly unless you let yourself fall. Like literally, you have to try something new. You literally have to try something new, okay? And if you don't, you'll never know. And you'll always be left wondering, well, what if I did that? And what if I did that? You know, because you don't want to get to your deathbed and then be sitting there being like, well, shucks, you know, like I should have auditioned for that fucking movie, or like whatever, you know, like I should have gone after that thing. Shut up, you guys. Look at this. Oh my God. Come on, get over here. Look at this. The spotlight is on you, and then you get the Britney Spears card that literally says the spotlight. Like, you can't make this shit up. This is crazy. And I did not live shuffle these cards, but if you guys want to see that magic happening, it has happened like literally every single video since the beginning of time. And I do live shuffle in some of them, and then some of them I'm like, I just want to pull these cards before, because I really just want to like get to the messages and have it be fun. But that is insane. Is that not crazy, you guys? Like, thank you, spirit guides. That's literally crazy. Yes, I feel like you guys are supposed to be in the spotlight. I feel like there's something where it's like your whimsy is meant to shine. Yeah, because, okay, and I'm gonna hot tea with you guys here for a second, okay? I'm gonna spill the hot tea. I fucking hated the trend that was like bland minimal. Like bland, let's paint everything beige. The beige mom trend. I fucking hated that shit. I think life is supposed to be the opposite of a beige mom. Even if you're a minimalist, you can still have your own sort of flair and taste and style, you know? But that being said, like, I really do feel like this pile, you're supposed to shine, and it's your whimsy that is really going to put you apart from the competition. So, like, lean into your little quirks, lean into the little things that make you you, that make you happy. Yeah, because that's what life is about. You're supposed to be in the spotlight. You're supposed to be shining. Yeah, so it's time for you to kind of like take that leap of faith. That is nuts. Okay, that's actually crazy. Ooh, and I love this too, yeah. We have the fitness fan and the dancer here. I did see this card before because it was flipped around. Oh. Big sirens going off, and you always know that I take that as like a literal sign of like your spirit guides being like, it's time for you to shine, you know, like kind of depends on what we're talking about in the reading, but that is literally just like validation. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to be stepping out, you're supposed to be shining. So some of you guys like could be dancers, you know, you could be into fitness and putting like your own little feminine spin on fitness, or your own little masculine, secure masculine spin on fitness. Yeah, because I feel like, again, I do have men that come to my channel, and I always like to, you know, make them feel more secure in themselves, because I believe personally, and ladies, gentlemen, back me the fuck up in the comments, but I personally believe that the sexiest men on the planet are the most secure in their masculinity, meaning that they cry, meaning that they wear whatever the fuck they want, even if it's a skirt, who gives a shit, like, meaning that like they care so deeply about other people and are empathetic and kind-hearted. Those are the sexiest men to me. The men that like hide their feelings, that, you know, toxic masculinity, go on their podcast and shun women and put women down and try to make themselves feel like the bigger man. Those are some of the littlest, smallest, tiniest dicked men on the entire fucking planet, okay? Like, let's just be real. Those men don't mean shit. It's literally the men out there that are in touch with their feminine side, that are gentle and loving and kind, but also firm when they need to be firm, okay? Those are the men that are winning, and those are the men that are the sexiest. Yeah, and so if you're a man and you're coming here and you're, you know, maybe looking into becoming like a fitness creator, but say for example, all of the fitness creators that you're seeing, and again, you could be a woman, listen to this too, because there's a message in here, okay? But like, say for example, you want to become a fitness creator, but like all of the men that you're seeing are like big, burly, you know, like protein shake, I eat raw eggs every single day, like just stupid, pointless bullshit that, yeah, sure, they might be following that, but like, is that really comfortable? Is that really what you want to do? You know, and so I see that like there could be a man here that kind of puts his own spin on it and like, and owns up to like the more like, I don't want to say like feminine aspects of like that kind of stuff, but more so like, yeah, like I'm seeing masculine hygiene, you know, where they might put the clear coat on their nails because they don't, like a lot of football players do. They put clear coat on their toenails, on their fingernails to make them stronger. So that way they can like not lose their fucking nails. Like, you know, just kind of shit like that. It's like, I see that you are going to be putting your own spin on something that has been so traditionally done for so long and patriarchally done for so long, that it's time for more feminine energy to go in and make it what it is really truly supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, and then for women here too, like again, this could be for anybody. This is a genderless reading, but I just want to try to like give it a more masculine example and then maybe a little bit more feminine of an example. So say for example, again, like the clean girl aesthetic, like you want to be a skincare creator, but all you're seeing is like the clean girl aesthetic and like all these girls doing like whatever, maybe you want to go the complete opposite route of it and do like the dirty girl, the natural girl, you know, like all of your skincare is like natural and it's literal clay from the earth, and it's, you know, like you guys understand how I'm trying to like show you that maybe there is something that you've been wanting to do, but traditionally it's done a different way, but I feel like you're supposed to do it too, because the spin that you're gonna put on it is going to make it like 1,000,000 times better. Okay, so again, you might be a dancer, you might be a singer, you might be an actor, you might be a painter, you might be a vlogger, you might be a skincare creator, like whatever it is that you're drawn to, there's something that you are going to do better than everybody else, and it's because you're adding your own little whimsical spin to it. So I love that. Oh my gosh. Bird vibes. Yes. So this, when I wrote this card, I literally heard Nelly Furtado's I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know where my home is, I don't know where my soul is, but baby, all I need for you to know is I'm like a bird. Yeah, so that's the kind of vibe. Like, I feel like you guys are out there just exploring the world, trying to find yourself, and you're like a bird. Like, maybe some of you guys have been stuck in your hometown or like in one place for a while, and you're like, I just want to fly. Okay, wait. Okay, am I crazy? Was that this pal? Where it's literally falling? Oh my god, literally chills again. Literally chills again, because that's so crazy. The vibe of like, you can't fly unless you let yourself fall. And then you literally get the bird card here. Like, okay, I'm done. I'm retiring, you guys. Yeah, I love that. You also have ladybug, which in Britain, is it British? Like where they call it ladybird? So that's kind of crazy too, but yeah, I just feel like you guys have a little bit of lucky energy to you, and ladybugs are a symbol of luck. And again, they are different than those like beetles that look identical to a ladybug, but they're actually very invasive. So if you ever see those, kill them, okay? But if you ever see a ladybug, let it fly, put it on a plant. But yeah, I feel like you guys are just my beautiful birds of the world. Like, you're meant to fly, and if you just jump, you are going to fly. So take a chance, whimsical little babies. Love is all around you. Oh my gosh, I love this. I feel like you guys have such strong familial ties. Like, even if it's not like your genetic family, your soul family, I feel like you've just surrounded yourself with so much love and support and vibrance that it just feels like love is all around you. So if you were to take a leap of faith, you would be supportive. You would definitely be supported, because all of these people just want to see what's best for you. Fancy Nancy. Oh my gosh, yes, I love Fancy Nancy. I feel like she's the queen of whimsy. So you guys could definitely be drawn to the character Fancy Nancy. She always just adds a little extra magic to her life. That was a book that I grew up on, and I always wanted to be just like Fancy Nancy when I grew up. Like, now I'm a little bit more like witchy, minimalist, you know, whereas I feel like Fancy Nancy is a lot more of a maximalist. But that's the vibe. It's like feather boas, it's crowns, it's colorful socks, it's, you know, beaded necklaces and bracelets that you trade with your friends. You know, it's just like, it's fun shit like that. Yeah, it's really weird. They just showed me a candy necklace too. So are one of you guys wearing a candy necklace today? Like, what's going on? Do you guys make your own homemade candy necklaces? That's such a cool idea. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, if you guys ever do that, tag me. I want to see you guys making whatever you make, because I just love it. Okay, interesting. This pal also got whimsy goth too. So maybe you guys do have like a little bit of the macabre side to you as well. But yeah, I'm seeing practical magic for that. So that could be a movie that you're very drawn to as well. Just like a little bit more of that whimsy goth sort of energy and vibe. I love that movie. It's definitely a fall movie. So I watch that in the fall, but I eat it up every single fall. I love it so much. My best friend Ju actually showed it to me for the first time like 2 years ago. So crazy. yeah, and then we have a star, which is so perfect because you guys have the spotlight, you have the 6 of inspiration, and you've got a star. So yeah, I really do feel like pile number 3, you are meant to shine. You're meant to get out there. You're meant to be yourself. Beautiful, just beautifully yourself. Yeah, soft but strong. So you might be very soft and delicate, but you're also very strong. Yeah, and they're telling me whatever you put your mind to, you will accomplish. So it's definitely important for you to go after your dreams because they're gonna come true, baddie. They literally just are. And it's because of how whimsical you are. So yes, my beauties, this is what makes you whimsical and magical to everybody else around you. I love you all so much from the bottom of my titty heart. I'm so excited for the vlogs that are gonna be coming to this channel. I was kind of yapping about it in pile number 1, but I think it's gonna be like kind of like a once a month ordeal. I'm not trying to push myself like too hard because, you know, I've got a lot going on currently. If you don't know, I do this, and then I also have my own marketing company outside of YouTube. So, and I've got like a handful of clients with that. Oh my gosh, I'm literally wearing myself out. Okay, just yapping, but I love you guys so much. These are the messages that I got for you guys today. I'm praying that spice and clarity, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay?